Hey guys, it's Tanner. Welcome back to my channel. This will be the third video, I believe, in this relationship singleness series. Not sure how many there will be, but this week I just wanted to talk about what it would look like to make the most of your singleness. So yeah, like I said, I was in an abusive relationship, and from the time I broke up with that guy to the time that I started dating my fiance was, I think 3.5 years. So in that 3.5 years, I went into missions for a couple years, like I think I mentioned, Alaska, Mexico. I started going to a young adults group at my church. I tried to be involved so that I was around people my age, one, because I feel like that's really good for us to be around people our age that love Jesus too. Yeah, so if my young adults group, if there would be a event, whatever, I would go to. There was worship nights at church I would go to. I stayed in contact with a lot of the groups that I led up in Alaska because a lot of them were from Michigan. So I stayed in contact with a lot of them and we hung out. I would go to their church and their young adults groups. I'm involved in a couple groups on Facebook that are really, really cool. It's people from all over the world, and it's just an encouragement group, prophetic group. We talk about everything. One group I'm in is just women. Another group is men and women of all ages. And I really, really used that time to grow as much as I could closer to God and grow in maturity. I remember I felt like God was prompting me go on a date with me, just me and you. Just listen and study and be alone and not have those distractions. And I kept putting it off because I was I don't know. So I kept putting it off, and I finally went. I just went to Panera and I got a hot chocolate, and their marshmallows are huge, and there's chocolate chips in the marshmallows. So I did that. I brought my laptop and my notebooks, and I don't remember how long I was there, for a couple hours I think. I just listened to worship music, and I journaled and watched a bunch of videos and sermons. And I was when I left, I was on such a high. It was just awesome to do that. I want to do that again. But yeah, and I tried. I haven't really found anyone, but I think God has brought someone into my life. I still need to talk to them about it, but kind of mentor. If you can find a really awesome, godly, wise mentor that you can just confide in, and an older woman, obviously. Yeah, just to have that girl talk with, and that relationship to if they're I think especially if she's a married woman and you're about to get married, just pick her brain. I nanny right now, and I've gotten to have some awesome conversations with the girls that I nanny, with their grandma and their mom, and it's been really cool. Yeah, just talk to people, I think, is a really big thing. And I'm more shy. My fiance is really helping me break that shyness, but just try and talk to people. I've done it, and it's super uncomfortable at first, but yeah, just talk to people, reach out, even if it's over Instagram or social media, just because I've made a few friends off of Twitter. Yeah, I met my fiance on Instagram. I just feel like social media is, although it I think has a bad rap with like the generation above us or generations above us. I think obviously it has its bad parts, but there's also like really good benefits from it too. Like I've talked to people from all over the world, and I think it's so cool because I love to travel, but also like to think that I'm talking with someone like that lives so far away, but like we both love Jesus and like all that kind of stuff. I just think it's so cool. And then like who knows, someday maybe I'll meet them, which would be awesome. But yeah, just be very intentional. I remember, I think it was either August 17 or August 27 that I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna stop searching until, like, I'm not gonna be the one going out and trying to find my husband. Because I was like, God, I'm going to like church, I'm involved, I was in missions, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna stop and it's gonna be all on your time until I feel like either you prompt me to do something or you just bring that guy into my life. Yeah, that was in October, I think of 2017, and it's 2019 now. And then I met my fiance in 2018. But also in this time, like, live your life. I really do not like that thing, or like people think, oh, my life will start when my significant other like comes into my life. Like, no, go travel, go do what you want to do, go, obviously with God's guidance, but go move across the country or across the world, go into missions, travel the world, whatever you want to do. Like, God wants that for you too. Like, he wants to go on those adventures with you, and I think that's so awesome. But yeah, your life doesn't start when you meet your husband or wife. For me, like, I always thought, like, I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna travel and do as much as I can, and then when I meet my husband, we're gonna continue doing those things together. I'm only 21 and I'm getting married next month. But yeah, I know there's a lot of, I haven't had it, which I think is more confirmation from God that, oh, you're too young to get married, you're only 21, you haven't lived your life, blah blah blah, you still have to grow up. I don't agree with that at all. Like I said, I've traveled, I've like done a lot of stuff I wanted to do, and now me and my fiance, we're continuing to do that. Like, we both love to travel. This Saturday we're gonna go to Chicago. We're going to California on our honeymoon. Yeah, we're not gonna stop living now that we're married, or we're gonna be married in a month. But go have fun, live your life. For us, like, all my traveling and all the things I've gotten to do, like, I love sharing that with my fiance and showing him, because I love photography and I love taking pictures. I love showing him those pictures and telling him things I've gotten to do, and he's done the same. Like, he's gotten to travel a little bit, so he tells me things that he's gotten to do, and I've always dreamt of like taking my fiance to my favorite places and showing him around. Like, I'm so excited to do that. I think I said in my Get to Know Me that I wanted to live in California, and that's actually how my fiance and I started talking. And I am so excited to show him all my favorite places there. And that's where he's gone to California a few times too, and he wants to live there, and he gets to show me some of his favorite places too there, and we are so excited. Like, we had our Airbnb booked in Florida, and we're like, let's go to California. So yeah, we changed our honeymoon. We met with our pastor that's marrying us, and he just really kept emphasizing, like, your story is such a big part of like marriage. Like it's such a good place to come back to, like as time goes on, obviously, but like of why you got married and like part of your stories. So like we each have our own 2 stories individually. Duh. And now we're merging those 2 stories into one story, but we're going to continue growing our story together and making those memories so that like as time goes on, remember when we went to California for our honeymoon, or probably won't say that because we're going to be living there. No, but like, remember when we went to this place, remember when we did this, and like just keep making those memories so that you guys have that special time to like look back on. Just keep praying and pursuing God, and He'll show you pieces of His plan and like the next steps to take. Yeah, if any of you guys have any prayer requests or just want to talk, either comment on this video, or I'll link my Instagram and Twitter below if you want to talk to me on there so it's not out in the open. But if you guys have any prayer requests or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'll pray for you. I'll talk with you. Yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, I think that is it for video 3. This might be a little bit shorter one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Be blessed. Have a great week. Hopefully it's warm where you live, because it's almost the middle of May and it's still cold here in Michigan. Okay, catch you later. Bye.